learn these cues, like just like through videos and through learning psychology. And I was like, oh shit. And I like slowly applied it. And I was like, this shit is real. I was like, oh shit. Like if you change your posture and you can,
Like sitting with your arms crossed. I don't know. I saw that in a video, like psychology, and it always makes every time I feel like I want to sit with my arms crossed. I'm like, no, because the body language of somebody sitting with the arms crossed is like
closed
it's
off.
really negative. It's not, yeah, it's not open.
Yeah.
So I try to not, having like a more open body language
Yeah.
because like your likability, basically, if that's even a word, is basically comes down to like how open you are to new people, right?
Yeah.
Because maybe not like 100%, but like a lot of it comes down to like your openness and being
Yeah.
able to, I
Because
guess,
people are a mirror. So if they see you uncomfortable, they feel like, okay, there's some reason to why he's uncomfortable. Maybe I should. It's a
yeah,
mirror.
exactly.
It's a mirror.
If you're calm and confident, if you give a vibe of that,
Yeah.
give that vibe. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Smiths, not even a
Yeah.
word.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool, man. Because like I learned, it's basically what I've learned is just like if whenever I feel uncomfortable doing something, and it's not like every once in a while, like I see a hot girl, I'm just like, bleh! Like that's just gonna happen, man. I get weird, but like I start really like if I start ever getting to like a consistent phobia or a consistent fear, or if I'm like whenever I start, oh, I can't be good at this or I can't do that, I immediately start doing that. Like that's like how my enemy is starting to work now. It's like I'm going after my weaknesses, at least not until I get good, but at least until I'm like comfortable doing it, no matter what it is.
Hmm,
Yeah.
it's hard. But the Jordan Peterson videos were really, this is some of the best, like, informative videos on psychology in general, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
There's some other channels, like, but I don't know. It's
Um,
kind of the best.
what was it? Was one?
I think he has the best, like, informative YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think so too. And um, another one, you ever heard the Sad Truth?
You know?
I think his name is Professor like Gad Sad. It's like GAD, and then SAA
Jad said.
Gad Sad. Yeah, his last name's SAAD, and like it's his channel's called the Sad Truth. I just started this one because I finished all of Jordan Peterson's.
uh,
He's more into like just evolutionary psychology, so it's more just physical. So I probably won't like it as much, but it's still I don't know. I'm obsessed with psychology now, so I'll probably watch that one. People say it's good.
uh,
It like
oh yeah, I
talks.
see it here. Gad said, what a fucking name.
Yeah, it's fucking funny. And he's like Iranian or some shit, but he speaks like perfect English. But he like says cool shit. He's like talking about how like the reason why like mothers get like morning sickness and shit and like crave pickles is because it's like evolutionary. Like pickles and stuff are like they have basically fight off pathogens and like in the early stages of pregnancy, a woman needs those cravings and needs to listen to them and needs to get sick because when she gets sick, it's saying you're eating something wrong, change the diet. And like you know what I mean? And when she gets the cravings, it's like eat this, that's what the baby needs. And so he's saying like when like basically not in this day and age, you can just go to a doctor for everything. So when you go to a doctor for everything, you're just like, oh no, I want a pill, I can't stand it, and you lose the craving. You're basically fucking the baby over. So he's like saying it's better to go through the pain for the long run of the baby. I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. He talked about like how like um men like inherently or like I forget what it was something about like how the greatest danger to a pregnant woman is the man because every man um has like this instinct of like wondering whether it's really his kid or not. And it's like a huge like monkey instinct because chimpanzees will like beat the shit out of they'll basically kill the mother and the baby because they don't want to like they wasted their resources and they don't want to waste their resources on raising a kid that's not theirs. That's why like there's a lot of
Imagine if you had if your current girlfriend got a kid and then you thought it was your kid for 20 years, and then
baby
there's a
came out
DNA sample, and then she tells you she fucked some guy.
some white guy like the baby's like in like really really light skin and I'm like oh yeah it's cool white
But
has fucking red hair
then he has a tiny dick or something, right?
yeah
That would be fucking brutal.
yeah
Like, do you think you would go into like a fit of rage if that happened?
yeah I'll probably beat the shit out of her. I'm not gonna lie, that's the truth, man. I'll probably beat the shit. I don't care, man. That's true.
You know what I
Oh,
would do? Like,
I'm terrible
oh,
with that. I hate I already on my own would just like destroy my fucking perceptions all the time. So I can't imagine if like I go like 20 years and have a big ass one like that.
hmm.
Uh,
Just read stories of people like that happening to them.
yeah.
Like, I remember reading like a story about a guy where his brother he apparently fucked his like sister-in-law, and she had a kid, and she knew it was like his, right, and not his brother's, who was like married to the girl. And then he basically, they kept it secret for like 6 years or something.
Oh shit.
But then he couldn't live with the girl, so he told him, and then his brother basically killed himself.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I couldn't understand why though. Like,
Why you kill yourself?
in some ways, because maybe not like I like personally, I probably wouldn't kill myself because I probably wouldn't care that much.
Hmm.
It would affect me a lot, of course, but
Yeah.
I think it comes down to which personality you have, really. Like,
Yeah.
I
And
feel
also,
like NTPs, for example, I think we cope differently than other types.
yeah, I think we like blow up in the moment, but like get over it fairly
Yeah,
fast.
I like I can't stay butthurt at someone. It's important. Like, it's almost impossible for me. It's
Yeah,
There's very few people in my life I would still say, I fucking hate those guys, right? Like,
yeah,
there's like a very few people I would say that about,
yeah,
compared to where other people have like fucking few hundred people they would never talk to,
yeah.
right?
It's almost irrational, just like to me, instinctively. It's just irrational. Like, why? Like, this person was a douche to me, and it's like they're not here anymore. Why do I care?
Hmm.
Or it's like, okay, they were a douche to me, but then like any kicks in and is like, okay, well, if I see them next time, if they're friendly, why can't I just be friendly back? Like, you know?
Maybe, and also I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was
Yeah,
character quirk in the moment, or it was maybe the person, developed as a person. Because if I look maybe just 5 years back, I was very immature and did some stupid stuff, and
mm-hmm.
if people talk to me today, I think they would think, like, I've grown as a person a lot, and
Yeah,
probably almost feel bad if they didn't like me.
yeah. No, that's accurate, man. Because like we're like obsessed with potential, so it's like we
Hmm.
have inferior SI, so it's like we're not really we like and we like we need stability or else we're fucked. But we're always looking for potential. It's like it's not our foundation. Our foundation is like what if. So it's like okay, well, just because this happened doesn't mean it's how it's like. That's just the basis of our minds. It's like just because this happened doesn't mean it's gonna. be consistent, you know?
Exactly. Always give people the benefit of the doubt, no matter what, almost.
Yeah. And it's like we always TI it anyway. So we're like, that's the funny thing. It's like, okay, so this guy was a douche. And instead of like SIing and like just remembering the moment, and, what the fuck? It's like, oh, I'm going to TI. I'm going to figure out why this person was a douche. Okay, maybe he had a bad day or maybe he just,
Yeah,
like
but,
you said.
yeah, exactly. So the only, I guess, like way I would genuinely hate somebody is if, like, if I, TINE or something through it, I use my dominant functions to basically come to a conclusion that the person is really, fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like, then I'll probably, cut them totally and never talk to them, like, or ever, like, think of them again. Like,
Yeah.
because, I came to a conclusion that the person is irrational to the point where I can't talk to them, right?
Yeah. But even then, I don't hate him. Like, it's funny. It's like
I
the
just,
greatest, however, the greatest, like, point of like grudge I come to is not like, oh, I fucking hate this person and like every time I think of him I hate him. So I just get to the point where it's like, okay, this person is so fucked up that I just am gonna avoid them and not even think about them. But it's like it's
exactly,
not
that's the exact same way I am, like, I don't hate anybody, I'm just, this person is just so irrational, have it, like, their personality quirks, they have so many personality quirks that they are toxic for my environment, basically, is what
yeah,
I calculated from, right?
yeah,
I don't want them near me or in my life at all because they are like, they'll just fuck shit up,
yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah. That's how I'm with my dad. Like I I like literally almost like pretty much fist fought my dad like 2 weeks ago. But I don't hate him. I'm just like you're a retard. I just like think he's a retard. Like he's just a little crazy.
Hmm.
My dad's an INTP. He's like an INTP that's gone like way down the SI unhealthy
Hmm.
road. But yeah, I don't hate his motherfucker, but it's like he's a hoarder, and it's like, okay, you are literally insane. So I'm just gonna avoid you.
Yeah.
But I still motherfucking love you. I don't know why, but I guess I do. This is funny.
Hmm. I guess it's hard, like, when you use the term love somebody, maybe it's because you're parent and whatever, It's not something you can control cognitively. It's so deep rooted in, like you said earlier, like some monkey shit, right? It's not really like your dad is always gonna be your dad. It's not really something you can change, or your brain is always gonna have some sort of connection to the guy, right?
Yeah,
No matter what he does, almost, right?
yeah. And that's where the SI comes in. It's like, okay, well, at least I know he was, you know, at least I know he did good shit and he has good intentions. He's just, but that's the thing. He's not like, it's really hard. I don't think I've met one person in my life that I'd say was like actually like immoral, like was just a douche.
Mm.
Like I've met plenty of douches, but I'm like, okay, he's a douche because he can't see my point of view. I can see his point of view, but because he's like probably most likely a judger, that
Mm.
it's okay. Like I can at least see his point of view. It's not because he's evil. He thinks he's doing good. I met like very few people who like are malicious in nature. You know.
Mm. Yeah, some people, like, I've only met 2 to 3 people in my life that were like sociopaths, I think, to some extent. Like, they were just, I don't know why they did it. Like, they were so crazy. I get scared of those kind of people because they don't care about the consequences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just do stuff because they feel like doing it, and they
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about the consequences. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do like 1 year of jail because if I can beat this shit out of a guy I didn't even know. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah, completely just irrational, man.
Yeah.
Or like it's not even like they're irrational. It's like they their like perception is so warped that they can get rational. They're like, okay, I can get prison for this, or this might be a consequence, but I don't care.
Mm.
Those are the people that like scare me the most. It's like there's just some stupid people who just stupid shit, and they like intentionally do stupid shit, but they're just stupid. So I can always
Mm.
give them that. But there's some people who are smart as fuck, still know the consequences, and say I don't care because I'm that like fucking. Like, I don't want to say evil, but like you know what I mean, like that vindictive. It's like oh shit, those people scare me.
Yeah. Well, it's because I think it's a TI thing, or at least it's maybe just a general human thing. You wanna control your environment in some way, right? You wanna have this feeling that you have control of the people around you. You understand their intentions at least. And when you have some guy and you have no fucking idea what his next move is gonna be,
Mm-hmm.
it's really uncomfortable, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
when maybe like I had a friend and he's like one of those people I would say avoid him because he's fucking toxic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and he basically he was so fucking crazy it was insane, right? So basically, he did some stupid shit like he smashed one of my friend's phone basically just out of pure rage. And I thought it was really stupid, right? And he didn't want to pay for the fucking phone, so I was like, "Fuck this fucking guy," right? Because it's just douchey as fuck. But then you know what he did? When I told him like I don't want to be friends with you because you're fucking irrational and fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
He wanted me to pay him money of the times we drove to school together because of
What?
gas.
Yeah. He's being yeah.
Like what the, are you like first of all I thought he was joking, right? Because what would happen is he we lived in the same building and we went to the same school, so he basically I just drove with him. It was like a few miles, right? Instead of taking the bus, I would just start drive with him, as a friendly favor, and he would fucking like he wanted me to pay him like a few $100 for the times I've drove with him to school. Like, how fucking crazy is that, man? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? People like that.
Yeah. That's super irrational. I mean, it's not. I don't know. Yeah, it's just delusional, man.
Exactly.
Like,
It's delusional as fuck.
yeah, it's just like,
Like, if anybody did that to you, wouldn't you think he was fucking, I don't know. What do you do to a person like that? Like, he literally said, and the thing is, he wanted me to pay him back, but not also, literally threatened me to rob my fucking house if I didn't pay him.
what the fuck? Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Those, yeah, it's just like warped perception. It's like, okay, in the moment, he didn't give a shit, but then because in his mind you crossed him or something,
Hmm.
he's gonna like just he's gonna look back on something that he did as like a good thing in the moment, just for just because you're his friend, and he's gonna like, oh no, fuck that, you owe me for that. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
we keeping tabs. I thought we were friends. Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I told him. Like, I thought we were fucking friends. And so
yeah,
when we're not, but that was his reasoning, right? He said, "No, but we're not friends anymore. So now you owe me."
like no, we were friends at that point. That's not how it works. But
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. But when a guy literally threatens to fucking knock your door down and steal your stuff unless you pay him, it's like, what the fuck do you do, right?
yeah, you paid him.
No, like I basically, no, I did the opposite thing. I made him think that it was okay. Like I made him my friend basically. But I just totally avoided him after that.
Oh yeah.
So I basically said, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, blah blah blah," because I was like, "There's no way I get out of this alive if I don't." So I basically had to lure like my way back in his good grace,
Yeah.
and I just
I've done
avoided
that.
him.
How scary is that, bro? I know exactly what you're talking about. That's crazy, man. Yeah.
You did the same thing once.
Yeah, man.
Like it's like the alternative is like way worse. So you try to lure your back way into the friendship because you're afraid what he's gonna do if you're not friends or whatever.
Yeah, man. I had a childhood friend, and he wasn't.
Thinks that somehow I committed some sort of great crime
Oh,
by putting up pictures of chicks who were kind enough to put on a shirt with their titties in it and say, "Here, I think this is cool."
who
And
said
I
that?
say, "You know what? I think that's super cool too. And thank you so much for putting your titties in that shirt and take a picture of it so I can put a picture of you and your titties in the shirt on the group." So Nandi, fucking wake up, retard. And everybody else who doesn't like it. There's nothing wrong with your boobs being great. Okay? If you don't have great boobs yourself, that's not a good enough reason for you to condemn me for sexualizing women or something. Okay? Just because I put up pictures of chicks with shirts on necessitates that there will be boobs within those shirts. Because chicks have boobs. The fact that I'm like, nice, doesn't make me an asshole. It doesn't make me a misogynist. It makes me a regular human being who likes boobs like any sane human being would. So fuck off and suck my fucking dick.
Woo! What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, buddy. I second that notion, sir.
Thank you.
This is just because it sounded like you were in the middle of a sentence when you joined, Eric.
I was. I started off with not being on camera. I was talking about some comments. And I said the last little bit I wanted in my picture.
Oh, okay, now I get it.
Wait, who is bitching?
Fucking Nandi and other people are agreeing with her and stuff. Fucking ridiculous.
That is.
I put a picture of Kimberly in the shirt up that she gave me to put up there specifically, and you get, it's like, you know, her nipple pokes through a little bit, like, you know, not that you can see it actually, but you can see the shape of it a little bit, you know.
Yeah, who cares, man?
And everybody freaks out.
Why, man? Yeah,
I don't know.
That's stupid, man.
It's fucking ridiculous.
If she would have put it up herself, no one would have said anything. So, exactly.
I didn't think any. Yeah, maybe, I guess. The thing is, first, yeah, my friend Cameron's woman sent me a picture, or sent him a picture to send to me of her wearing a shirt with her big old titties in it. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then, you know, Cameron gave me the picture, and then there's another picture up there that Courtney sent that is the same kind of picture, except it's got her face in it. And I put it up there as an Easter thing. Nobody said anything about that one. So if I say nice, then all of a sudden I'm an awful human being because it's a picture of a shirt with boobs in it. Yeah. If I say Easter miracle, you've rise from the dead, then it's fine. Why?
It's that bullshit oppression bullshit, man. It's nothing wrong. You're fine, man.
Yeah.
It's a way indoctrinated into the culture, man. It's not you, man.
I won't be fine until I shove this wrongness up everybody's asses who has it.
Yeah, you're talking to like millennials who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Don't even know what they believe in. But yeah, man. That's cool, man. Boobs are nice. I want to see it. Can I see it?
The video or the boobs?
Both, but I definitely want to
see
the
boob pictures are all in the group, the Facebook group. It includes.
Can I get in without a Facebook? Because I don't have a Facebook anymore. Can I leave? Can I?
No, I think you have to have Facebook to be in the group. I don't know. Let's see. What should I call this? Boobs are cool. Fussiness is not.
Say Pow Pow Boobies. I like that.
Boobs are cool. Fussiness is not a good enough title.
Yep. Oh shit, Magnus leave? Damn, son.
This song goes out to all those special retards who think there is something wrong with nature's greatest accomplishment.
Boobies.
The boob. Okay.
I don't know. It's just weird because it's just a projection of something wrong with you. But that's
Right.
it's like, oh, I'm uncomfortable with boobs, so I'm gonna get mad at someone who is comfortable with them. It's like what? There's no harm that was done whatsoever. Kimberly was cool. You were cool. I mean, I'm pretty cool, but for some reason you're uncomfortable, so you have to it just makes no sense. It's just projection. It's dumb.
Yeah.
But
I
anyway,
agree completely, and I don't. It's like that. It's like bottom line what you said. Neither the woman with the boobs in the shirt nor the guy posting the picture are having any problem with their relationship or interaction. I'm not saying, you sent me a picture of your chest with boobs in it, your shirt with boobs in it. I'm going to now try to get you do something or something like that. It's just like,
yeah,
oh, that's so cool that there are chicks who are around here and they have boobs and stuff. And
yeah,
I feel excited to be able to just like have chicks in the community
yeah.
is an accomplishment as far as I'm concerned. It's like, wow. Then you really know you must be taken seriously if chicks listen to you too.
Yeah, yeah. No, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's just like I can't ever take offense to anything like that. One, because obviously I like boobs. And let's say I had a problem with boobs. Like I have a problem with a lot of things. But if it's a two-party thing where it's you and the other person, and I'm simply an observer, what right do I have to criticize? When I'm simply a third party, an observer, what does my opinion have to do with
Well,
anything?
she said her words were basically, Eric, you need to stop putting up stuff like this. It's making me uncomfortable. It's making me feel like I'm not welcome around here. And um it's disappointing. That's what she said. Like she's disappointed in my failure here.
Yeah, that's just another. That's like this postmodernist freaking like I feel, and I'm gonna shame you into making me feel how I feel. And just shut up. Just you can say I'm uncomfortable with that, but then you can explain and give you a chance to explain your reason. You don't just say I feel I'm uncomfortable and shame on you. I thought more highly of you, Eric.
Right? There's actually no reason provided.
Yeah,
Except it's assumed that we all agree that's misogynist and sexist and bad.
yeah,
Except I don't think it's misogynist, sexist, or bad at all. I consider myself a feminist. I like women a lot. I treat them with more respect than anybody, pretty much.
yeah,
When when I when I go to have any kind of sexual thing with a woman, like pretty much everybody I've ever slept with remains my friend after the fact and enters a circle of respected former lovers.
yeah,
I don't treat women like whatever. I treat women well. I
yeah,
respect them.
yeah,
I argue on behalf of women's issues.
yeah. Not yeah. I feel you. And here's another thing. It's like so if you respect women here's my issue. So like since I understand they're different and like obviously I'm sexually attracted to them, so like it definitely changes the dynamic up between me and a male. But because I do respect them and I do think they're equal, I don't allow them to claim victimhood. I say you're on the same level as me. I don't need to defend you, and no one needs to white knight you and constantly, try to shield you. I believe women can speak up for themselves. If Kimberly had a problem, I'm pretty, you know what I mean? I have more than enough faith that she'd be able to speak up. I mean, she's came on here and
Right. Absolutely. And she knows well that I am very eager to please her and make sure that she's
yeah,
happy with what I put up, you know?
yeah,
I, I'm not trying to piss off this woman at all.
yeah, yeah. You're fine. Just let it be. It's just childishness. It's just
Yeah.
anyway.
Anyway, I really like Kimberly. She takes really good care of me. She's really enthusiastic about talking with famous people.
Yeah.
Even though she's that
Oh, go ahead.
doesn't necessarily mean she's here hanging out a lot, but she's watching everything and telling me about it later and excited to be a part of it. That's what I want from a woman.
Yeah, you got your project, and she's actually like digging it instead of like, yeah, that's a good thing. Like something you can share or at least interest.
Oh my God, this is not the right video. God damn it.
Hi, friends, and welcome to
Check it out.
I'm Chef Aaron. Tonight we'll be focusing on one of nature's most gourmet foods, namely rice. Chefs Michael and Susie, as well as legally retarded DHTP, INFP.
Have you been hanging out with Kimberly a lot?
Now,
Wait, hold on one second, sorry.
It's so exotic. When would I ever learn to cook it? I'll tell you.
Okay, so say again.
So you've been hanging out with Kimberly a lot?
Yeah, we are officially in a relationship now.
Okay, cool. So
We
you're
changed our
dates?
Facebook status.
Cool. So you're beyond dates and all that, and all the formalities. You can just kind of.
I'm done with dating. This woman's 45 years old. She wants basically exactly the complimentary thing that I want. She's got a flexible enough schedule that she's going to be able to basically move in and be my business manager for my debate business, and is willing to take on that role. And it's just everything fits perfectly.
Yeah, that's dope.
So and it took me less than a week to lock that shit down.
Yeah.
I moved fast.
Yeah.
Better than this week. I bet that's the craziest week of that woman's life.
I bet. I'm very crashy Bernie myself, but hopefully I'm past the Bernie stage.
This isn't crashing and burning.
Yeah.
It's easy to see why any other human being would be absolutely convinced that Eric's insane.
Yeah.
Because I understand that I have a lot of pull, so to speak, at this point, in terms of seeking significant others. And, the reality is, I don't doubt I could end up with like a super hot chick or something if that were my priority. But I'm really glad to have been able to sleep with a super hot chick because I'd never done that before, and that was really cool. But it's not something I need to do all the time. It was a good experience to have. It was cool to see this smoking hot chick naked before me and go, that chick totally took off all of her clothes for me. Which is, I was just like, where's the other guy that you're doing this for, No. But the thing is, I don't want to slay the puss. Yeah. I like to be able to see that I could, in theory, if I wanted to. That was nice to be able to know that that's possible. That I could achieve on that sort of like manliness level. But now that I've determined that I can, I really don't want to, and I'm really happy with this current situation, and I have a feeling this is gonna be fucking perfect forever. So I don't know. Nothing. You never can guarantee something's gonna last forever, but this shit is so right what I'm looking for that it's got to be the right thing to choose.
Yeah, the ESFJ is the activity partner, and that's what you want to bring her in with the like you said, you want to bring her into the whole group and enterprise and share the same stuff and have a good time.
Yeah, she's been a really good sport about participating from the beginning and is excited about it. That's what I like. I don't want to have a woman who's begrudgingly agreeing to not get mad about talking to famous people. I want a woman who is excited that she could be a part of it,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man.
So I uploaded the wrong video there. I uploaded Cooking with Chef Eric instead of the video I was trying to upload. But I'm going to try to upload that other video now that I just made because I'm mad at Nandi and I want her to know that. You know, when somebody makes me mad, then I have to make a little video about it.
Eric, can I call upon the council to do an official retyping of me?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Let me
go ahead.
start typing right now, and then we'll see if anybody else has things they want to chime in or whatever. This is oh yeah.
What's with all the blankies?
I don't know. Are there a lot of blankies here?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Kyle.
Is that Janelle?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad because you're the one who argued on behalf. It seemed like anyway on Nandi's side of things a bit with the pictures on the Facebook group of people in T-shirts, some of whom were female, some of whom had boobs, and of which I'd say things like "nice" or "yeah."
I argued with Nandi.
What's
I
that?
sided with her. I don't remember being involved in it, but.
Well, you said somebody feed that man some Twinkies, which suggested as though I were being somehow frustrated or something. I don't know.
No, I did realize after I pressed send that could be interpreted in so many different ways. But I was just meaning that like you need to eat more.
I do need to eat more.
That's all.
What do you think about the basic issue though that Nandi said that it's disappointing that she feels uncomfortable that it's not creating an environment that's conducive to everybody because it's sexualizing women or something like that. What do you think about all that?
Well, that's understandable from her point of view. But
why?
Well, she's a young female. She's obviously not big busted as well, so that could be one of the reasons why she'd have a problem with it or feel uncomfortable. It might hit some sort of insecurity that she has. But like maybe she just wants to be a part of a group that is more focused intellectually and not a reminder of how animalistic men could be. But I mean, I don't know.
You've got small boobs. You take a picture of yourself in a shirt with small boobs and I put it up there.
No, I don't want to do that.
And I'll still say nice, and that way everyone can know I appreciate small boobs too. I am not somebody who only thinks big boobs can be great.
This is all theory. I don't talk to Nandi. I could be wrong. So I don't know what...
Well, just trying to solve the problem. At least then you could argue, hey, stop. It's like, let's say they put everybody was putting pictures up of bodybuilders with big muscles. I'd be like, are you serious? I mean, who the fuck cares about this? It's boring, it's stupid. But I wouldn't think to myself, I feel bad because I don't have big muscles.
Mm. Yeah.
I got one big muscle. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't know. Has she said more about it? I only saw her initial comment, or like a couple of comments.
She responded to. I mean, she and Abe are both arguing basically the evil that expression ought to be controlled by concern for other people's feelings.
What you talking about?
You don't even have a t-shirt, you know.
I know.
I'm not going to be handing out any more, as far as I'm concerned, unless something terrible happens. There'll be no more handing out of the green and white baseball shirts with yellow letters because those are the special shirts. That's a special shirt you get if you sleep with me. But as far as I'm concerned, I just handed out my last shirt a couple days ago, and no more of those shirts.
I saw that you're in a relationship now.
I am.
That's awesome. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Janelle. I'm happy for me too. I'm really stoked with the setup. It's perfect. It fits all of my things.
So you got laid the other day then?
Oh yeah, she's very accommodating.
Nice.
She's super. She's great.
Whose tits are those in that picture, anyways?
The most recent one they got pushed back. They're her tits. They're Kimberly. It's Kimberly.
Right.
She gave it to me to be put there.
She's hot.
Well, I mean, I think she's very attractive, and I think that she's very sexually appealing to me, and that's all I need, regardless. So, does she have big titties? Yeah. Do I like big titties? Yeah. I'm sorry. So what? It's okay. I like little titties too. I'm not objecting about little titties. I'm just saying I'm a boob guy, and ideally they'd be about like this. I wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't be a handful or anything like that. It'd be an armful. It'd be one of those big trees in Sequoia that you can't get your arms around.
Right. Yeah. Well, as long as it doesn't get out of hand. I mean, I'm sure there's not going to be a shit ton more bust pictures.
No, because first of all, I'm not single anymore, so I'm not in that mode. But the thing is, more significantly, there were also lots of pictures of dudes with the t-shirt on in the group too.
Absolutely.
And the only difference is, I said like nice or yeah on the boob ones and not the dude ones. And so, like, there's a picture that Courtney sent me of her in the shirt with her face in it. That also, because she's wearing the shirt, necessarily has her boobs underneath it. Nobody complained about that picture because that one, the text on it was an Easter miracle, right?
Hello.
Hi. So does that mean that one's okay because I didn't bring attention to the boobs, but my nice or yeah brings attention to them, so therefore I'm misogynist, or what?
It's just her projection of her insecurities.
Yeah. You don't need to make her feel bad about it, but it's...
Yeah, but he didn't do anything. It's between A and B. It's between him and Kimberly. Kimberly was cool with it. He was cool with it. She's an observer. I'm a third party. I like boobies, so it's cool with me. If I didn't like boobies, it's still cool because it's between A and B. I have no... She wasn't showing her tits naked or anything.
There is nothing negative in any of it. It's not like I'm saying nice, unlike people with bad boobs, or right on, unlike Nandi whose boobs aren't good. It's not like I'm saying anything like that.
Did she comment any further about it once you made a post? Because I mean, her initial that could have just been her initial reaction, but she could have like rationalized it.
Yes, she said the boobs don't make me feel either of those things. You seem to treat everything like it's a joke, and you don't seem to know when to stop. I could expect this from you. That's what's saddening, Eric. It seems like you're condoning and perpetuating the sexualization of women, especially based on your comments. That's what seems so disrespectful to me. And I said, I'm condoning though not perpetuating the sexualization of all people. I like a general milieu of let's celebrate cool stuff, including boobs. I'm not treating this as a joke. I think it's cool. You've not given me any reason at all to believe this does anyone any harm, nor that it represents any woman hating or disrespecting on my part. So your attack is unwarranted and surprising. I won't say disappointing because I'm not disappointed, but I will say surprising.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I never got the sexualization argument. It's just like that one movie where it's like the little girl speaks up and she's like, "Boys have a penis and girls have a vagina," because that's correct. It's like you can't sexualize or desexualize. We both have sexual parts. Like sexual, like you don't like. It's not like you're making something out of nothing. It's like we are sexual beings. It's not a surprise.
Like,
it's what we are.
I mean, I can agree with Nandi that I do get disappointed when I see, like, just how obsessed with like sex and stuff, anything involving that is, I don't know. I forget what I was trying to say,
it's
but
not a trend.
but I'm not going to condemn people for acting on their instinct or like being interested in something that's part of like being human. I can be disappointed about it, but I'm not going to preach about how somebody should go against their animal instinct or whatever. Like, that's just dumb.
If you wanted to say like, hey, that wasn't the most classy thing, that's like the one argument. Okay, maybe that wasn't the most classy thing, but it's nothing. You can't say it's morally wrong. There's nothing.
And that would be totally fine and accurate to say that it's not that classy, which would be totally consistent with talking with famous people, which is not very classy in any sense of the word.
Yeah.
I mean, and she says this in response to my response. She says, "Posting boobs is you celebrating cool stuff. That's a stretch. It's not so much about the pictures as it is about your intent."
Okay, well, we need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of the stipulation that boobs are even like a big deal. I'm tired of that. I think it's stupid. Like, it's be insecure if you want, but don't make a big deal about boobs.
But why? What else could it be if it's not celebrating cool stuff? What else could it be? I don't
Eric,
even know.
you deliberately put it up there. Eric, you deliberately put it up there so that any woman who has small boobs could feel bad about themselves and insecure. Obviously, you had planned that. You knew it. You were malicious. You are a bad person. How dare you? I cannot believe it.
How dare you?
What side are you arguing, Shay?
That's a good point, Janelle. You totally win.
Okay, thanks.
No, but question.
Yeah.
Am I insecure if I think there's a little bit much boobies going on?
No. But do you also feel the same way about the male shirt pictures? There's a little bit too many male chests going on too?
Nobody thinks that's hot anyway.
Okay, well, if you don't think the boobs are hot, then that's fine too. Look, I mean, I'm not saying the boobs are. The real reason I put those pictures up is really simple. I think it's nice to look at or whatever, but it's because it's like, oh my God, look how cool I've become. Girls with actual boobs are sending me pictures of themselves in a shirt of my fucking YouTube channel. How cool is that? I never dreamed such a thing would ever happen to me. That's the real purpose. It's like, hey everybody, look how cool I've become. That's the only reason I put that shit there.
Yeah, but there's two reasons for this reaction now. The one is of your daughter's friend, that picture where you wrote straight
That was different, and I took that one down, and that person was not in a Talking with Trans People shirt. Okay?
Yes, but it was tits, nevertheless.
I know, that's why they made it up there.
And now the last one.
You got some great tits on it. Everyone's got some fucking nice
Okay,
tits.
if you're not going to listen, I'm going to stop.
I'm listening, Susie. When do I ever not listen to Susie?
When you're too busy talking.
Yeah.
I'm too busy what?
Talking. Exactly, you didn't even hear me. You were too busy.
No, it's because your Norwegian accent confused me.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
thought
my
you said
fault.
when you're too busy going to the fjords.
It's a combination of frequency, that young girl, and a nipple.
But that sounds like something that you would encounter on any walk down the street, anywhere in the world. Those three things.
But you don't put your face up in random people's boobs like that, so you have to see it.
I do. If I could, I would.
Yeah, but you can't.
Okay,
Well, you
well,
could,
look,
but it wouldn't work well for you.
there ain't nothing wrong with those pictures, and that's all there is to it.
No, but
And
her arguments are bad, and your defenses are equally bad.
It's
my defense is
also,
not bad.
it's also
The whole thing is stupid. You don't see that it's a reaction to a line of events. Has it just been one of them, you wouldn't hear shit about it. But the frequency lately has been a bit much. I don't
Well,
need.
I was hoping it would get more frequent. The thing is, of course, you'll note that for every picture of a woman in a Talking with Famous People shirt with breasts, unfortunately, I haven't been able to find any women yet without breasts. So I know you guys would like me to not include women in putting pictures on the Facebook group. We'll
Oh,
only
stop
include men.
it! You're not seeing my point.
I am seeing your point, which is frequency. But if you actually look at the group, you'll see that there's shitloads of posts that aren't that. Shitloads and shitloads of them in between each one. But if you are looking for aha,
Did you see how many people have
There's
viewed
one,
that
and
picture?
then there's one, and then 50 different things, and then aha, there's one, and then
No,
50 different
no.
things, and oh, there's one, guilty,
Listen
crime.
to you.
Well, unfortunately, the female body creates, a lot of
Problems for me, I know.
interest. But no, look at how many views are on that picture. How many people have looked at it? But have you shared it on your page, though? Or something? I was wondering why there's so many views on that one, but with, like, other statuses, there's usually, like 20 people look at it, 30 people. But this one has, like, over 100 of them. Huh?
Probably because that one has titties in it.
Huh? Just look at Ben Vasserlin. Why do you think he gets viewers? Do you see the thumbnails he puts up of Little Miss Harbor?
Oh, what?
Do you ever see the thumbnails that he puts up on his YouTube channels, like on his videos? It's always of like Little Miss Harbor, like in some hot pose, like almost naked, and she's in the. Why do you think she's there? I mean, she's not like fully educated on MBTI, but she's there because she's hot and it's something nice to look at.
This is overanalyzed
That's overanalyzed?
way too much.
Well, what?
yeah, it is.
Here's the thing. Tits are fun and cool. This is a weird blend of personal, as in those are tits from your personal sex life, and public, as in they're in your creation, a shirt of the company of your creation, and on the group Facebook page. That combination of personal and private plays out to look sort of strange and midlife crisis-y. There's not more meaning, and there's not right or wrong about it.
I wasn't putting more meaning to what Eric did. I was just went on a tangent of things. I wasn't trying to say that he did it for views or whatever.
And regardless, to the
I was
extent that-
saying it attracted a lot of attention,
was,
regardless of his intention.
I think
yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of taking the whole thing out
Right.
with one comment.
Nandi just went
Like Kata's taking that whole booger out with one wiggle of his finger.
I think Nandi just did a typical like INFJ thing and like.
What the fuck, Koto?
But anyway, I think Nani just went INFJ and
Nasty,
kind of did, like
right?
some an I trip because like she did it with me on like some kind of debate about social justice crap. I think it's just like college learning shit and I think she's projecting her college shit, her postmodernist shit, like feminism.
I mean, there is no social justice when people are allowed to condemn others without warranted arguments.
Yeah, that's what she's learning, I think. And
Yeah, she's making bad arguments. So what?
it's typical of like
Mhm.
humanities in college these days. And I think
Susie!
You're also making bad arguments.
I am not making bad arguments. You take that
boobs,
back.
boobs are cool, Susanna. That's not.
Yeah, but you should say that then instead of all that other
He did
crap.
say boobs are cool.
Yeah, but what about
Dude,
that
like,
other shit? Huh?
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I'm with those guys.
Yeah,
Boobs are
good
cool.
Taylor.
boobs
Okay.
are cool.
I agree it might look a little midlife crisis-y, but I am trying to co-opt or recapture the term midlife crisis to turn it into a good thing. But that's one thing, number one. Number two, what it actually is midlife crisis-y plus Eric's single for too long-y. I'm not into, kind of like Nandi is saying, I don't want to talk about sex that much, and I don't really think about it much when I'm taken care of.
If you're okay with it being midlife crisis, it's not a big ethical debate or anything. However, you should know it plays out kind of midlife crisis. I mean that as not a problem, but not a benefit, but not a good thing.
I'm trying to recapture legitimacy for people of all ages. That's why
You are spread too thin on your trivial causes.
Well, okay, I wanted to put up pictures of boobs. Isn't that good enough?
I think
Yes,
just
shut
Yes.
the fuck up about it and
That
call it
then.
that.
I'm not the one who's complaining about it. I didn't make this an issue.
You're engaging
lack a
it.
little bit of class, but
Yeah.
I am engaging it.
it's okay though.
Then get the fuck over it and say, fuck you, I want to look at boobs that I fucked.
I did. Not all those boobs are boobs I fucked.
You're splitting hairs. Be arguing.
Okay, well, I mean,
It's okay to be shamelessly self-indulgent. I was last night when I was picking on Neptune to be mad at you because I was in Type 8 mode.
I thought that was great, by the way. I was
And the
really,
best, your FE was like, I watched it later, and massive props to your FE. That was so much like patience and social juggling. I didn't even notice you were doing until after.
I was happy to have an opportunity to play that role because every time heretofore, it's been you talking me down from Jason. You know, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know if I'm gonna make any progress calming him down or getting him to be like to take a break or something because Neptune would not stop poking you. Every time I get things sort of like settled a
What
little
were
bit,
you?
like, yeah, and push it again. Like,
Eric Thor's here. Eric Thor's here. I just saw him. He signed into Route 1.
who's here?
I just saw it.
No.
I got notification.
Oh,
Eric
we
Thor.
should go room 1.
Well, he might move to room 2, maybe. All right, let's go.
What's happening?
I guess we're changing rooms, but I don't know who it is that she said it was here.
I think she said Eric Thor.
Who?
I caught him.
What's up? Are you gonna go over there? I'm not.
Huh?
Are you gonna go over there?
I suppose for a minute. I've got to, I've got a fucking conference call in 7 minutes.
Eric Thor.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, wait, are you talking to him or are you telling me?
No, I was talking to both rooms. I'm gonna see if he wants in.
Why were you arguing with? What were you arguing with Neptune about?
About how he's a bitch.
No. What was the real argument?
That was funny.
That was really the argument.
How he's a bitch? Why are you calling him a bitch?
Because he was being a bitch.
No, are you talking about last night's argument with Neptune?
She
Yeah.
what I was arguing with Neptune about.
He was not being a bitch. He was being perfectly reasonable.
No, he was being a bitch. His questions were reasonable. The manner in which he had not asked them for days was a bitch.
Taylor, are you condemning him because it wasn't super easy for him to come confront Taylor?
Yes.
Then you got a little bit of a problem there.
Well,
Really?
Most
I don't even want to
badass.
hear that out.
You're supposed to be the most badass one and expect everyone to be
question is
perfectly
not
comfortable coming and
confrontation.
talking to you.
Anyone who
What?
trolls anonymously is a bitch.
That's not what Neptune was doing.
I'm not talking about Neptune.
Anyone who has their bullshit theory explained away last night, you can see the point, and then decides this morning again that it wasn't bullshit, is a bitch.
I don't know about
promise
this
you,
morning. I
on
don't know
both
about
my
this
balls
morning.
and my dick, I did not. I have never trolled anonymously. Those are my 3 favorite things in the world.
Okay. Oh, I scared him away. He's
Oh,
gone now.
he said that he'll be back later. He has to do
Oh.
something.
Oh, okay.
I've trolled anonymously, like maybe.
Twice?
I have-
UTM
I have
program.
far too much integrity to ever sneak around anonymously.
Okay, well, I want to explain the context in which I did. Okay,
I don't
Every
care.
time I did it-
She and her stupid accusations at me that I dispelled last night, I thought.
Do you want to hear why I thought it was you guys?
First of all,
Is it-
not really, but sure, go ahead.
It'll take like 10 seconds because.
Okay, because you're an INFP and you make up theories with very little evidence.
Taylor, yes,
Oh my God.
You're so
Okay.
mad this morning.
Let me tell you something. Every time somebody sends a chat message, sometimes you can see their webcam, and